To start this craft, you'll need one styrofoam reform, a nautical rope, and Waverly chalk paint in elephant, ivory, ocean, and white. You will also need your glue gun for this craft. Once you remove the stickers from the reform, you'll need to take your white Waverly chalk paint and completely paint the reform, even paying attention to the back of the reef so that you have good coverage. Once you have that reform completely painted, you're going to let that dry. While that's drying, you're going to get your nautical rope and cut it into 4 even pieces. Then you're going to take your white Waverly chalk paint and paint each rope to give it that rustic look. Once those ropes are painted, put them to the side and get a piece of paper and take your reform and mark it in half, and then turn your reform and mark it in half again. You can leave the pencil marks on there because the next step will cover it up. Here I'm taking some of the Waverly white paint, ocean paint, and the elephant paint and mixing them together because I wanted a certain color that I couldn't find in the store. This is a step that you don't have to take, but I'm taking it because I wanted a certain color. Now on the reform, I am painting where I have put the pencil marks. You should have 4 pencil marks before you get started to guide you on this step. You're going to paint in between every other pencil mark. I'm not sure if I made myself clear on the directions that I just gave about how to paint this, but as you can see in the picture, this is the outcome you're looking for. Once your reform has dried, you're going to take the painted nautical rope and you're going to place the center of the rope in the center of the blue and white painted area, and you're going to do this on all 4 areas where the blue and the white meet up until you have achieved this look. Later I came back with a dry brush and some of the elephant paint and dry brush some of the paint onto the reform to give it more of a weathered look. For the next craft, you're going to need 2 of the wooden anchors, a nautical rope, and Waverly chalk paint in white, elephant, and ocean. You'll also need E6000 and your glue gun. Okay, you're going to take some of your E6000 and put it on one of the anchors. As you can see, I'm having to use mine sideways because I busted it. And then you're going to take the other anchor and apply hot glue all over that. Then you're going to put these 2 together and make sure that they're even. That way they'll have like double thickness. You want this to be kind of a thick looking piece. Then you're going to paint the whole entire piece, paying attention to the sides with the white paint. While the anchor dries, take half of the nautical rope and paint it with the white paint. While the rope is drying, take that blue paint mixture that you mixed up for the life preserver reform and take it and paint the tips of the anchor and then the bar that goes across the anchor. I'm not sure of the correct words, but as you can see in the picture what I'm doing. Once the blue paint has dried on the anchor, take some of your elephant Waverly chalk paint on a dry paintbrush and brush it onto the anchor to make it look more weathered and rustic. Once your anchor has completely dried, you're going to take the nautical rope that you painted and wrap it around the anchor. I really can't tell you a description on how I tied this on here. I had to look at my example to kind of see what I was doing, so it may just be better to freeze the frame on this and watch me tie it. You can see while I'm tying this that I kind of struggled with it as well because I was trying to do it without looking, and then I had to go back and look again to know exactly how I wanted it to be tied. So it's just the best bet to play around with it a little bit until you get it to look the way you want it to. Once you get the rope how you want it, you're going to adhere it to the anchor with some hot glue and some E6000 if that's what you choose. For this next DIY, you're going to need 2 of the bamboo turners, the Waverly chalk paint and white elephant and ocean, jute rope, and the wooden cutouts that have the sailboat, the anchor, and the wheel. But you will only be using the wheel for this DIY. Okay, you're going to take the white Waverly chalk paint and completely paint the bamboo turners. Then while those are drying, you're going to get 2 12-inch pieces of the jute rope and paint those white like I've done on the 2 previous projects. After those bamboo turners have dried, you're going to take the blue mixture that we've used on the 2 previous projects and you're going to paint over this white, just kind of rustic like. It doesn't have to be perfect, in that blue color. After the blue has dried, you're going to take some of the elephant Waverly chalk paint and paint over the blue. Remember, we're looking for a weathered, rustic look, so it does not have to be perfect. While those bamboo pancake turners are drying, you're going to take the wheel from the little wood cutouts and you're going to paint that in the elephant. While the wheel is drying, you're going to take that jute rope that you painted and you're going to put some hot glue on the back of your bamboo turner and you're going to wrap that rope around as you see displayed in the video. Next, you're going to take the bamboo turners and you're going to even them up at the bottom so that they are in alignment, and you're going to glue those together with some hot glue and E6000. Lastly, to finish this project up, you're going to take that wheel that you painted with the elephant Waverly chalk paint and you're going to glue that to the top of the pancake turners or bamboo turners. Well, y'all, here's the finished products. I hope you've enjoyed watching me create these DIYs as much as I've enjoyed making them. I will be posting more videos, but you'll have to tune in to see what I have up my sleeve. They won't all be about DIY, so keep watching. Thanks again. I hope everyone has a great day. Bye. At the start of the video, I said that I would be using Waverly chalk paint and ivory as well, but I never used it. I just didn't want y'all to think that part of the video was missing where I used that paint.